It is 9:13. Welcome back on this Monday, Oklahoma. So we've already seen some pretty bad storms already, and it's only March. Hard to believe, right? So it is now more important than ever to make sure you're prepared to keep you and your family safe. So here with me now to discuss registering your storm shelter is Oklahoma City Fire Department Captain Scott Douglas. Captain Douglas, welcome in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Always
Appreciate
good
it.
to see you.
Yes.
Kind of wild, right? We saw like, what, 2 weeks ago, all of those storms in Norman already?
Early, yep.
And it feels like it could really happen at any time at this point.
You know, we have Oklahoma, as well as y'all know, and anybody that's lived in Oklahoma, we experience tornadoes every month out of the season.
Yep.
Obviously, springtime, everybody's a little bit more on edge. We're typically see more tornadoes this time, but yeah, it got our attention fast.
That's for sure. So it's a great time to get prepared now. I think it was kind of a wake-up call for all of us. Let's talk about the different types of storm shelters that you guys see in your line of work and kind of the different shelters available out there.
Oh, there's, you know, as long as there's somewhere for you to get safe, we're happy with it. So we really don't like to, you know, say there's a better type of shelter, this or that. Underground shelter, some people prefer above ground. The majority of the reason why, but the big thing is as long as it's registered.
Okay.
You know, if you have a tornado shelter, you're in good shape. But the bigger thing we want to do is make sure that storm shelter is registered. So tornadoes bring widespread destruction. You know, if anybody's lived in Oklahoma very long, we're well aware of what tornadoes can, the destruction it can bring. So when a fire truck pulls up on scene after a tornado, you know, all we see is just complete devastation. Maybe houses are leveled, neighborhoods are leveled. So if your storm shelter is registered, we have that in our database. We can look on our screens very quickly and see a little blue dot, and that blue dot indicates that you do have a registered storm shelter. So that helps us, that speeds up and gives us an advantage to search for you a lot faster. So if you do have a storm shelter and it's not registered, we don't know that. So as soon as we enter your neighborhood, if your storm shelter is registered, we look for that blue dot, and it just gives us a huge advantage to get to you very quick.
How do you register your storm shelter?
OKC.gov. It's very, very simple. It just takes about a minute. Just go to OKC.gov. You'll find that it's the link there to register your storm shelter, and it just takes literally 30 to 45 seconds, and you're in good shape.
So walk me through. So once a storm hits and you guys enter into a neighborhood, will you go to each home that you see is registered just to make sure that there's no one in there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that's the advantage you have with registering your storm shelter. So we pull up to a neighborhood, maybe it's completely leveled. We don't know. You know, if your storm shelter is not registered, we don't know if you have an above ground, a below ground. We don't know if it's in the garage. So it just gives us a huge advantage to locate you faster.
Can you think of times in the past where you guys have entered onto a scene and, you know, we're searching for people and maybe having a registered storm shelter did save a life? Can you think of any times? I know I'm putting you on the spot here. But
No, yeah. Absolutely. And we've used that information in the past. Yeah, so it's not a new technology. It's something that we've had. It's something that we've used. And it's a tremendous advantage for us. You know, we pull up on scene, you know, maybe it's a neighborhood of 50 houses. You know, if there's 50 dots, we're in good shape. And it's descriptive too. So when you go on and register, you can say it's in your backyard, it's in your garage. So it's just those little bitty description details that really help us locate you faster.
And then let's talk about just having a storm shelter in general, right?
Oh, yes.
Why is that so important? And realistically, like, walk me through why that could mean the difference between life and death.
Oh, it is life or death, you know. And along with having if you can have a storm shelter, that's going to be your best case scenario. If you don't have a storm shelter, at least have a plan. Have an evacuation plan. Maybe you live in an apartment complex. Just like we talk about having a fire escape plan in case your house is on fire, we want you to have a tornado escape plan as well. We don't want you getting in your vehicle last minute, fleeing the scene. We want this thought of well advanced. Our local meteorologists are excellent with, you know, warning us about possible tornadic weather. So have a plan in place. If you don't have a tornado shelter, we understand that, but at least have a plan in place where you can get somewhere safe quickly.
Any advice for if you do have a storm shelter, what you should keep in it to make sure it's stocked, just in case you do get trapped, kind of as you're mentioning, you guys come into a neighborhood and people are trapped underneath, just to help your chances of survival.
Yeah, anything, you know, we like to have, you know, water. Water, maybe an emergency kit. A lot of people buy those 24-hour emergency kits. Those are great to have, just some water, some flashlights, maybe a scanner, a CB radio where you can kind of listen into what's going on around you in case you are trapped inside. And just some working flashlights too to help.
That's a good tip there, flashlights.
Yep.
And then just, you know, You have kids, right? Your kids are actually here today, touring the studio with us on spring break, so we're happy to have them. But I imagine these conversations can be tough with your kids.
Sure.
In terms of they're scared,
Right.
and like you said, it could be life or death, having those plans in place. So just any advice for talking to your kids about making sure that they're on board with the plan as well and know what's going to happen should a storm hit?
Well, and that's why you have those conversations, because you don't want it last second, oh, there's a tornado coming, because that just creates panic, it creates chaos. So just like we like to have fire escape plans in place before a fire happens, we want to have tornado escape plans in place before that time comes. So just get your kiddos around, get your family, anybody that's living with you, adults, kids, grab them and have a plan in place. Know the streets around you, the quickest way out before a tornado comes, and have a quick way to your storm shelter if it's in your garage, if it's in your backyard. Having those conversations is what matters.
Yes.
It is scary, but it's a lot scarier when you don't have those conversations, and then it's panic and chaos trying to get to the cellar or trying to leave your neighborhood and get out before tornado hits.
Agreed. Okay, before I let you go, just one more reminder for our viewers where they can register your storm shelter, and one more time why it's so important to do so.
OKC.gov, please do this. It helps us tremendously. We want to be able to get to you as quickly as possible, and this is the best case scenario. If your storm shelter is registered, we see the blue dot, we will get to you a lot faster if you don't. So please, OKC.gov, register your storm shelter right now. Please do it.
Captain Douglas, thank you so much for coming on today. We really appreciate it, getting everyone prepared
Yes.
here. We want to make sure everyone stays safe, so we appreciate your time.
Thank you.